Like boy or girl, they got to even get down with the swirl. It'll make them hurl. Another meaning to cast in your pearls. Keep her from the swine and a daughter without no curls. Yes, I am an Israelite. Gotta get my spirit right. Babylon burning up in red. That's an Edomite. Wake up, Jacob, out of the bed. Yeah, repent or die. And if you don't, then off with your head. Eyes up to the sky. You don't even know him, but I'm here to introduce you. See yourself up in the scripture, frozen up like your Medusa. All confusion gotta go. Religion gotta go. Whatever comes first, any, mini, mighty, mo. Catch your dragon by your toe. Yeah, them laws make them holler when the prophet shows up. We burning off them clergy collars. Yeah, I'm standing on this Bible cause this word it make me taller. When I'm bouncing through the scripture, gonna think that I'm a baller. Cautious. Christianity and make me nauseous. We show up to kill that nonsense. Winning souls for the kingdom be our offense. We a godsend, so move with caution. Christianity and make me nauseous. We show up to kill that nonsense. Winning souls for the kingdom be our offense. We a godsend, so move with
like me and moved by emotions and tears is unlikely. When red words speak, more checks ran than Nikes. You hear what for bear, we here to set the gods free. Sons of God apply pressure, bring forth the cause, contend, lift up the banner. We at your front door, we here to seek the answers. And if you want to war me, a scat boy never. Hey, they already know the mission, what we came for. Feed the shit with understanding, we ain't paid for. Christianity finna retire. You said you know the Lord, you a goddamn liar. TD Jakes, Albert Tate, Mr. Raven, Charlie Dates, Tony Evans, JT Meeks, Dr. Duran Great, crap flowing, all you coons plotting. Better watch what you say, think twice, boy, you better move with caution.
Christianity and make me nauseous. We show up to kill that nonsense. Winning souls for the kingdom be our offense. We a godsend, so move with caution. Christianity and make me nauseous. We show up to kill that nonsense. Winning souls for the kingdom be our offense. We a godsend, so move with caution.
Man, hold up. I'm with IUIC.
Keep our name up out your mouth. I'm with IUIC. We do the Lord's work from coast to coast, sea to sea. We the front runners that's speaking with no pride. Just open up your eyes, you can see we worldwide. We teaching God's laws with the faith in Jesus Christ. That's the secret sauce you can purchase with a price. Bishops on deck, double honors, that's respect. Spirit get vexed, we gon' have court press. Yeah, you know we tighten up, keep the boots buckled up. Them the soldiers of the Lord.
Man, hold up.
144, yeah, that's the goal. So I keep my fringes on, rockin' purple with the gold.
We got a lot of haters on us, we finna bring it out. Inspect the gadgets all around to see what we about. My brothers stay around me, that's how we do in the South. And one thing that we live by, keep our name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Don't be speaking on my bishop and my deacons, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you been told, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Be speaking on my bishop and my deacons, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you been told, keep their name about your.
Man, hold up, what's the damn deal? IUIC, Vanguards, that's for real. Haters gon' hate, but real gon' respect it. Laid up with wisdom, keep her on me like a necklace. 1 hater, 2 hater, 3 hater, 4. The Lord still blessing, gainsay his own froze. Man, keep her name up out your mouth. And we ain't gon' talk, cause the actions quiet loud. From Africa to Cuba, from Haiti to Japan. The acts of the apostles, line flowing through the land. England to Alaska, Guyana, Suriname. If you ain't bout the work, then you wouldn't understand.
We got a lot of haters on us, we finna bring it out. Inspect the gadgets all around to see what we about. My brothers stay around me, that's how we do in the South. And one thing that we live by, keep our name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Don't be speaking on my bishop and my deacons, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you been told, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Be speaking on my bishop and my deacons, keep their name about your mouth.
captains called the mission. It's a bliss, I'm pulling up. If you touch one, then you gotta touch us all. Soon as Christ get the call, Babylon gotta fall. It's that man's hey, okay, see I'm on the way. I gotta pick up my deacon cause he about to fix their face. I done came down, keep my name about your mouth. Representing all the kingdom, raised by lions in the south. Man, what's the deal? I can't stand all the hating. It's a boom, boom, that's my phone vibrating. Cause another hater talking. And Israel through the walking, passing flyers, teach our people, yeah, this truth, you never stop it. Man.
We got a lot of haters on us, we finna bring it out. Inspect the gadgets all around to see what we about. My brothers stay around me, that's how we do in the South. And one thing that we live by, keep our name about your mouth, name about your mouth. Don't be speaking on my bishop and my deacons, keep their name about your mouth, name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you've been told, keep their name about your mouth, name about your mouth. Be speaking on my bishop and my deacons, keep their name about your mouth, name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you've been told, keep their name about your mouth.
Thank God that it's Friday. On my way home on the highway. All damn week's been rocking. About to do it big with the posse. Seven coming in real mighty. About to tune in with the Ikeys. Giving all praise to my Padres. Hallelujah.
Can't wait till it's sundown, boy. Yeah, book of our fathers, one of our arbors. Bitch, I'm not stalling, boy. Deacon on deck, yes, lava, boy. Yeah, he black shine, no callers. Hammer time.
Shut your black mouth.
They don't want none of these problems. I'ma fix these knuckles faces. Yeah, we up next, great placement. Occasional flex on these haters. Shout out to Maker, making us able. Friday night raw, all shots, no chases. Deacon ASAP gon' blaze him. He don't be lying. You're gonna die. You get out of line. Thank God for his majors.
Hallelujah.
Fix your face.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
We ain't going nowhere.
What's going on? Everybody good? Y'all straight? Y'all good? Why y'all so damn quiet? What the?
Yeah, we good.
Hey, we good. I'm looking at the comments, making sure we good. People can hear us.
Happy Sabbath.
Shalom, Most High Christ, bless Israel.
Hey, listen, man. You got another episode of Fix Your Face. Hey, today, listen, man. Hey, today, we're gonna go over a lot of stuff, and in particular, we're gonna go over some of the stuff that our people are normally, I guess, misdiagnosed or maybe overly diagnosed. All right, so we're gonna go over a few statistics. We're gonna go over drugs, war on drugs against our people. We're gonna go over religion, music and violence, being over-sexualized, over-sexualizing our women and men as well. We're gonna go over all of that stuff. Lord's will, we can get everything in here. Kind of seriously doubt it, but we gonna try. All right, we gonna try. But everybody good up here?
Oh, we good. I'm feeling great.
Some of y'all, they ain't seen y'all face, so we gotta get some introduction going on. All right, to my far right.
Shalom. Most High in Christ bless. I'm Officer Eli, man. Y'all know what time it is.
What he said?
I ran on.
What he said?
I'm here though.
All right, to my close right.
Shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless. Officer Jeremiah in the building.
Yeah.
We in this building.
We in this building. To my left.
Hey, Shalom, Most High Christ, bless Officer Noah.
And then we got the infamous Rita, man. You
Come
know
on,
what I mean? Bro, putting in the bricks, man. What they call Thor? What do they call? The people that be like doing like, is it orator or something like that?
Right. All praises.
Like he on the dang 300 doing the 300 story.
Man, stop playing. This is Jeffrey from Fresh Prince. Cannons to the left of them. Cannons to the right of them. Cannons everywhere.
That's Officer Zakai right there, man. That's Officer Zakai. Hey, we gonna get into it. All right, check this out. And the reason why I'm going over this, man, because I was in class and this diagnosis came up. And I'm pretty positive that a lot of our babies is probably diagnosed with this and probably have been for years, all right? But it's a reason behind some of this stuff, all right? So we're going to talk about the drug war on not just America, but particularly on us, because we at the forefront. We're the one that's the highest in ADHD, now autism, and all these different things. The black people always is at the top. It's never the white folks. It's always the black people that's at the top of these things. But today, we're going to go over ADHD, all right? And a lot of y'all probably looking now in y'all household like, oh, shoot, my son's diagnosed with that, or my daughter, or whatever, or my husband is diagnosed with that.
Right.
And it used to be called ADD. Now it's ADHD, right? So we're going to go over some statistics, and we're going to show you the type of drugs that's being used and how it affects us later on, all right? So we're going to read some statistics right quick. Some of this stuff might blow your mind because it blew my mind. I didn't know, all right? So is this the first one we wanted?
Yeah, that's the first one.
All right, so let's read that.
Forbes Health, it says ADHD statistics and facts in 2024.
Now go down. Go down. Yeah. We're going to go down to the statistics at a glance. Let's read this stuff off.
ADHD.
Matter of fact, go up. Do it. Give the definition of ADHD up there. I think it does on the. Yeah. Read that the first part, right? That first paragraph.
Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, is a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by difficulty sustaining attention, hyperactivity, impulsivity, or a combination of both.
Come on.
Individuals with ADHD may struggle to resist impulses, follow directions, complete tasks, and remain seated, among other signs and symptoms.
And notice it said remain seated.
Right.
A lot of time, what are they talking about? School.
Right.
School and stuff like that. A lot of times, let's be real, we got a lot of kids that be running, jumping around, mainly boys, jumping around, doing boy stuff, hyperactive. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of those are young black males. 9 times out of 10, they're being raised by single mothers.
Yep.
No authority, no any of that's implemented in the household. You know what I'm saying? Because we was talking about that in class. Like, it ain't no, you mentioned that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no father might not be there. You know what I'm saying? No, because I've even, when I worked at Varagon Academy, we had kids that was on ADHD.
Right.
But we had some strong men that was like, hey, listen, no, you ain't do that. Don't do that. Even though they were on medicine. But when they was off of it, they listened to us.
Right, yeah.
We cleaned the program up because how we dealt with them. They needed structure. They needed order. They needed all of that stuff.
Right.
All the women and all the other staff, they was running all over them. And then guess what you think they did? They gave them no meds.
Yeah, they pumped them up with that medicine.
Pump them up with that medicine. Right. Calm them down. Telling you, bro, they've been doing that for years. So a lot of our kids been diagnosed at 6 years old with ADHD. And they've been on drugs like Adderall. It's some other stuff. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. And the reason why I'm talking about it, because it affects our people. And we think that it's normal, what's it called? Normal procedure to give meds, but there's other alternatives to do it. Right. So your kid won't be addicted to these drugs that we're going to read about. Go ahead.
ADHD statistics at a glance. Around 6 in 10 U.S. children with ADHD also have at least one other mental, emotional, or behavioral condition, such as anxiety or depression.
Come on.
ADHD is more commonly diagnosed in black non-Hispanic children, 12%.
Come on.
Than white children at 10%. Hispanic children 8%, and non-Hispanic children 3%.
So all the other people outside of blacks, whites, and Hispanics is at 3%.
Right.
But we're at the top.
The hell is this?
Go ahead.
An estimated 77% of U.S. children diagnosed with ADHD receive treatment. while the remaining 23% receive no treatment.
So some of them don't receive, I guess, maybe therapy, or they don't receive medicine for it. You know what I'm saying? They're not on the meds, right? But that's actually a good thing. But we're going to read on. Go ahead.
Of the children receiving treatment for ADHD, approximately 32% are treated with both medication and behavioral treatment.
Come on. So that's more than half of that 77%, right? Go ahead.
30% are treated with medication only, and 15% receive behavioral treatment only.
So look how small that percentage is of them actually getting that behavioral treatment, which is that therapy they need, right?
Right.
Guarantee it's mostly on structure, having them structured, ordered, and stuff like this.
Right.
And I'm be honest, this is why a lot of kids usually are in sports, like a lot of males, to drain all of that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or like outside and so forth. But these days, these kids is in the house.
They do not do not go outside.
They don't do
anymore.
a damn thing, bro.
Like, I remember the days seeing a group of kids out there playing freeze tag and, you know what I'm saying, throwing the ball around,
Right.
hooping on the basketball goal. You don't see none of that no more.
Nope.
And if you do see them, they still outside on a tablet or something.
If you see it, somebody about to get gunned down.
Exactly. All right. You see that group of people, you need to run.
Right.
You need to take cover.
Now let's drop down the verse. I said verse game. This ain't the Bible, right? This ain't the Bible. But let's read down to, you know what I want? Estimate. No, go back. Where it says an estimated 35.
Right there.
To 78.
Yeah. Let's read that.
An estimated 35% to 78% of children diagnosed with ADHD maintain symptoms as an adult.
So it goes up into adulthood, right?
Right.
Right. Come on.
High school graduates with ADHD earn an average of 17% less annual income than those without ADHD.
Really?
Why is that? Read it again.
High school graduates with ADHD earn an average of 17% less annual income than those without ADHD.
You know why? Because 9 times out of 10, they're on those meds.
Right.
They can't function.
Right.
All right. We're going to get to some videos to show you all this stuff. But check out this next one, man. Check out this. Listen, some of y'all that might be on the chat and, you know, they diagnose you and all that stuff. Your kid don't have to take medicine to get it right.
Hey, but
it might be too late.
No, it might be, but Cap, you got to understand the women that go through procedures to make, because, you know, you got to make that child be known with these procedures in order to get the medicine. Like, it ain't like you can just go talk to the physician and they be like, okay, we're going to diagnose this child. They got to show a record, a background of them doing this, having this behavior issues and having all these different mannerisms going on. And sometimes they make these kids act like that. They try to find these kids to be acting out the worst because they feel like they gonna get extra money.
They get
feel
benefits.
Like you know what I'm saying?
So
now they're training these kids to act as if they have ADHD, and some of them probably don't even got it.
Bro, so a lot of times we're overly diagnosed.
Right.
Sometimes we can be older where, let's be real, y'all, therapy is taboo in the black community.
Exactly.
Let's be real. People don't, I'm be honest with you. If I wasn't in school, I didn't know all the resources that was available to us if I wasn't told in school. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't have known what Voc Rehab was. I wouldn't have known that you can go to Voc Rehab and they can actually build a plan for you. They can find you a job. You can go through training. They can pay for your school. All of these things that's readily available to us, black folks don't know it. They don't have a clue on what it is. But white folks use it. They use it up. You know what I'm saying? Go back. I missed the key part. Go back.
The bottom
That next one. There it says childhood ADHD. Read that.
Childhood ADHD is associated with an increased risk of death before the age of 46.
Read that again, bro.
Wow.
Read that again, bro.
Wow.
Childhood ADHD is associated with an increased risk of death before the age of 46.
Not just increased, but at 46, they don't even live a half a century, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy.
You know why? Because those drugs in them kids become an addiction.
Lifelong
addiction. I mean, my professor said 90%. He said, I guarantee 90% of people that's on these ADHD medicines. What you said, 90 or 90%?
She said 90%, but most of them have substance abuse
issues, right? Whether it's methamphetamine, whether it's whatever it is, alcoholism, they have these disorders, bro. And that's why. All right, go to the next one. Go to the next one. Is this it? No, that ain't it.
Yeah, scroll down.
Oh, okay.
The adult ADHD right here.
Go ahead.
Adults with ADHD have a higher prevalence of substance abuse disorder.
Exactly what you said.
15.2% compared to those without ADHD at 5.
Hold on, read it again. I'm sorry.
It says adults with ADHD have a higher prevalence of substance abuse disorder. 15.2% compared to those without ADHD at 5.5%. 5.6%. It says between 33% and 44% of young people with ADHD experience alcohol misuse or dependence, research shows.
Dang, hold on. Read that part again. I'm sorry.
Between 33 and 44% of young people with ADHD.
That's a large percentage, bro.
It really is.
That's a large percentage. And when listen, who's the forefront of that?
You blacks, Hispanics,
Black
and
people.
Native Americans.
Blacks and Hispanics, we at the front of that. So most of that 33 and 44% is talking about young black kids. Right? Come on.
Between 33 and 44% of young people with ADHD experience alcohol misuse or dependence, research shows.
Come on.
People with ADHD are 5 to 10 times more likely to have alcohol addiction than those without ADHD. About 25% of adults receiving treatment for alcohol and substance abuse also have ADHD.
So y'all see that it's a pattern for this.
Right.
They diagnose us early. We on meds up until what, 18? Just think about it, right? You in school, you have a 5-year-old child, maybe he's hyper, right? They say they can't control him. Normally it's, and a lot of that, I think, what's the name going to talk about it? It's not enough black male teachers either.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly what it is.
Because I had some black male teachers, and some of them will whoop your behind.
Yeah, they weren't playing it.
They weren't playing no game. You know what I'm saying? They straighten you up.
Yeah.
And then they're going to tell your daddy that what happened. You know what I'm saying? They'll straighten you out. So you was reluctant to doing some stupid stuff in class, right? But go back. But a lot of this is, just think about it. Your kid been on Adderall since they was 5 years old. And they become 18, then the system cut them off.
Because the insurance gone now.
The insurance
you know what I'm saying?
Dang,
So you
they lost the plug. That's what happened. They lost the plug. They got to find a new plug.
Right.
So what do you think happened from 5? That's 13 years of being on Adderall. What your body gonna do when you off of it?
You're going straight into withdrawals.
You're going to resort to something.
Yeah.
else.
You're gonna go to something that's gonna be addictive to make you try to get close to that feeling again.
And that article didn't say nothing about weed or pills.
Weed ain't, yeah,
crack.
right.
They just said alcohol.
Right.
So we know that cases on somebody being addicted to weed or other drugs can also
Be a part of this.
associated- Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
They put the curses in a pill.
Bro.
Can I get a scripture?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 28. This is what they made in drug form, and they're selling it to our people in destruction. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Y'all all right?
Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
The heart is the mind. So when you see our people, and as we unfold this class, you're gonna see our people with that same prescribed drug. It's like they're the same zombies as the wet heads and the crackheads and the wet heads. The meth heads is walking around talking to themselves.
Talking to themselves.
We see them up and down the east side. Willie, what you
Dancing.
doing, Willie?
Yeah.
Where's Willie at?
Willie,
Why
I-
you keep following me, Willie? I told you we going this way. We going this way. I'm looking at him across the street, and he's having a whole conversation with his shadow. And then he's like, okay, come on, Willie. We're going this way. Who is he talking to? It's the same thing with these prescribed drugs. You like, what's wrong with these people?
You know what it's called? Psychosis. That's what it's called. Psychosis. We're gonna get to that. You finished?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, go to the next article.
Cause Willie got him out here tripping.
Yeah, Willie got him gone.
Now I'm about to piss y'all off with this. All right? I'm about to piss y'all off with this. Because it pissed me off. It got me doing a whole fix your face about this.
You gonna learn today?
Read this.
How do Adderall and meth methamphetamine differ?
Why? Hold on. First, why is
that a
Yes.
comparison?
I was just going to say the title of this article, period.
all bad, bro? All bad, bro. Read on.
While Adderall is similar to meth, they aren't identical chemicals. Methamphetamine can be used to treat ADHD, but only under careful doctor supervision.
So as long as the meth is prescribed by an actual doctor, it is all right and legal.
Legal trap.
You hear that? It's legal.
It's all right.
All right? As long as it's done by us, we prescribe it, Negro. We can get the tax dollars, we get the money for a big pharma. It's real.
Yeah, it ain't a trap house. It's a trap office.
Yeah, a trap office. It's elegant.
Go ahead.
It says prescriptions for drugs to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder are on the rise in the United States. According to the data, amphetamines have become one of the most prescribed drugs in the United States, with more being prescribed each year. A commonly prescribed drug for ADHD is Adderall, a stimulant that aids in enhancing attention and focus. However, it's sometimes confused with methamphetamine, also known as meth, which is another type of stimulant. So how do they vary?
So it said it's another type of stimulant. How do they vary, right? Let's drop down to it. Let's see the diagram.
I got the chemical breakdown.
Look at the chemical structures. Same damn thing.
That's the same formula.
Same formula. They just added a different molecule to it to change it up.
They spiced it.
Nitrogen.
Yep.
Bro, look at that. Esau got us out here being crazy as hell, bro. They got us on everything. Telling you, that's why we matter of fact, get that 28, Deuteronomy 28.
Yep.
A lot of this shit got something to do with these drugs we on because we've been diagnosed. All of this is systemic. Systemic racism, bro. Go ahead. End the curses. God put their mind over us. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness.
Now, we're smitten with madness and blindness because we broke the commandments, period. But there we are overdoing it. We are involved in drugs. We are involved in murder. All types of wickedness, man. All types of stuff when it comes to madness. We blind. We don't know where to go. You know what I'm saying? They go to the pastor. They go to T.D. Jakes.
Right.
Or they go to Louis Farrakhan or somebody. They don't want to go to the Bible to fix themselves, which is what got us into the stuff.
Right.
But they want to go outside sources. They want to get told a good thing to say. They want the good sayings and all that stuff, but they don't want to really fix themselves.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
Verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
We are an astonishment of heart, bro. They look at us and they laugh at us. They got the one up on us, bro. Right. They got the one up on us. We got to come back and listen. We got to come back to these commandments, bro. It's the only thing that's going to change us, bro. You know, a lot of us, even on this on YouTube, or those that's in IUIC, it's a lot of us that came from that drug addiction background. And we needed the scriptures to come and clean us up. You know what I'm saying? The word is what heals us. What's that scripture? Psalms 107. Psalms 107. Yeah, let me get that. Psalms 107. Hey, I'm telling you, this right here is heavy. We just touching the surface on this, bro. We just touch, because I know for a fact it's a lot of our babies in this truth that's diagnosed with ADHD.
Right.
And they probably on Adderall and all these different things, you know. And I ain't finna tell you don't keep your kid on there. That's not my job to do that. You know, I'm not gonna tell you to put them on it. But I just want y'all to be mindful of what all the craftiness that they're putting on us, right? And they even do it to their own damn people to make sure that our ass is under these curses, bro. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
The book of Psalm chapter 107 and verse 20.
But we gotta believe. We gotta realize, believe, and understand. You know, I ain't gonna get into overstand. What did it say? Overstand and understand.
You stupid.
I don't know. I didn't even know the words existed. Right. I thought it was just understand. What the hell is overstanding? Does it mean the same thing? You understand overachievingly? I don't know what the hell that means.
Never mind. How you gonna tap in?
Go ahead, read that.
The book of Psalm chapter 107 and verse 20.
Come on.
He sent his word and healed them.
He's what?
He sent his word and healed
The
them.
Bible is what heals us. He said, I sent his word. Read it again.
He sent his word and healed them.
And healed them. Is that it?
And delivered them from their destruction.
And delivered them from their destruction. This is destruction. The Bible is telling you what's going to heal us.
Exactly.
All of us come from different backgrounds, right? The Bible is telling you what's going to heal you. It's the Bible. It's the words of God. That's what's going to heal us.
Exactly.
It's going to get us from all these stuff, right? So let's go back to this. Go back to this. So look at that. It's a small a molecule or two that's added to it, right? Go down. I think it was something in here I want to read. Yeah. Start at however. Let's read that pretty quick.
However, it's vital to understand that not all methamphetamines are created equal. First, there's meth in its illegal form. The type made and sold illegally.
Hold on.
Please don't skip over there.
Listen, niggas don't read, right? So we don't know these articles exist.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't have a clue. They're talking to themselves. They're talking to each other on what's going on about
these
drugs.
niggas will never see
These
it.
niggas
They'll never read
They're
it.
using meth right now. Read that, bro. We ain't dumb niggas no more. We repented. We can read
That's
now.
right.
God dang it. Go ahead.
First, there's meth in its illegal form.
Okay.
The
Trap
type.
That's your trap house
In
drug.
its illegal form. Go ahead.
The type made and sold illegally and often misused as a recreational drug.
Okay. Go ahead.
Illicitly obtained methamphetamine should not even be called methamphetamine.
The doctor said it shouldn't even be called this. Bruh. Doctor said it shouldn't even be called methamphetamine. Why is it even called this? Go ahead.
States Dr. David Brody, clinical president at DOME, an ADHD treatment service. It has intentional or accidental impurities, some of which have been demonstrated to increase the toxicity of the methamphetamine itself.
Come on.
On the other hand, there's a legal form
It's a what?
There's a legal...
Read it again.
There's a legal form...
Of what?
Of
Trap
meth.
Trap house form.
It is a legal form of meth.
If we
Said-
create
said,
it, it's
nigga,
legal.
like-
If somebody off the street do it,
Listen,
it's illegal.
Come on, bruh.
Nigga, if I don't give it to you, nigga, we gonna have some problems. You buy this shit for me.
It's
That's what it is. You buy this for me,
That's
nigga.
basically what he's saying.
Yeah. They giving our babies meth. We're gonna read some of the.
And they pay you. And they pay you to get it.
Really?
A drug dealer that pays you. This boy,
Man, that sounds like a dream, though.
this pale horse gotta die.
Go ahead. Read.
On the other hand, there's a legal form of meth that's prescribed for ADHD treatment. Many will be shocked to learn that there is a Food and Drug Administration approved medication for the treatment of ADHD that is, in fact, methamphetamine.
So the FDA even approved this type of medicine,
Federal trap house.
right? The Food and Drug Administration, they pretty much do everything. Toothpaste, food, all type of anything that's oral. They actually approve and disapprove, right? This is
Right.
approved.
Right.
Come on. So that means it's legal.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This type of meth is found under the brand name Desoxin
Desoxin.
and is the only...
Hold on. Some of y'all probably got this in y'all dang cabinet right now.
Exactly.
Desoxin. It is a methamphetamine.
Sound like something that
See,
knock you out.
Kalia looking like he got some in his closet right now.
He looking like that's in the toothpaste I use.
Man, nigga, I just took that yesterday. You know what? I couldn't get up.
I was down for 3
And
days.
he had sleep paralysis and everything. He said, I wanted to get up. I heard everybody, but I couldn't move.
Oh my God. Oh.
I couldn't move, y'all.
Folks put legal milk.
You was on that damn meth, boy. You was on that meth. Read on.
It says this type of meth is found under the brand name Desoxin and is the only legal meth product available. It says compared with legal meth, Brody explains prescribed stimulants such as Adderall and Desoxin can be taken legally. are taken with the intent.
So Adderall, Desoxyn, even Ritalin,
Yep.
all of these are methamphetamines.
Yeah. That's legal meth.
Legal methamphetamine.
The hell is this?
So listen, I was in class, right? And a girl asked, she deals with children, and she was like, hey, she asked the teacher, like, hey, listen, what is the probability of one of my kids that's ADHD that's on Adderall, what is the likelihood that he's gonna grow up and be an addiction? She said, I'm almost guaranteed, I'm guaranteed that he's gonna be addicted to probably meth. Guaranteed. This is why they die at 46.
Right.
Or before. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So just imagine that, bro. That's something we don't know. We thinking that, okay, this is getting our kids back together. We calming them down.
Right.
We're not realizing this is a real drug against us.
A low
Craft.
dose. Low dose.
No, it ain't low.
It ain't?
No.
God dang.
No. And they don't lower the diagnosis. They keep the kid now. I would say it like this. Over time, they do up it, but they never come down from it. It never goes backwards, right? Let's read on. Now let's go down to the side effects of Adderall versus meth. Let's read this. So Adderall and Desoxyn, right? Go down some more so you can see the whole deal. There you go. Stop. Now look at the side effects right here. Go ahead. He said this is the following are the side effects of Adderall, Desoxyn, and illegal methamphetamine, right? Go ahead.
Adderall, Desoxyn, it says dry mouth, trouble sleeping, weight loss, reduced appetite, headaches, anxiety, irritability, upset stomach, faster heartbeat, increased blood pressure, psychosis when misused.
So psychosis when misused, or meaning sometimes a kid can get overdiagnosed and they go through psychosis.
Right.
Matter of fact, hold that. Right quick, find the definition of psychosis, please.
Man, if I see a kid talking to Willie, we already know what's up.
Man.
Hey, these kids be doing that all the time.
And they get mistaken for like schizophrenia and stuff like that.
And get more medicine. After they do that, they go through these procedures. Then they put more medicine on these kids.
Mm-hmm.
Off subject, they do the same thing with high blood pressure and heart problems.
Right.
They put you on that medicine, and the next thing that you're gonna get is diabetes. And then you got all the different types of the two types of diabetes.
That's crazy.
Once you get on the heart medicine.
So let's read this. What is psychosis?
What is psychosis? Psychosis refers to a collection of symptoms that affect the mind where there has been some loss of contact with reality.
So that means they out of their mind.
Yeah, they bugged out.
He said the loss of contact with reality. Sometimes it's not permanent, but it can be, you know what I mean, it's there. Go ahead.
Me and my brother call it Bluetooth, and you know, it's no phone, but they talking to themselves.
Oh yeah. So mind you, kids go through this, being overdiagnosed, or it just one day chemically it puts them in psychosis. Right? Go ahead.
During an episode of psychosis, a person's thoughts and perceptions are disrupted, and they may have difficulty recognizing what is real and what is not.
So that's why they speak with themselves and stuff like that, because they don't know, they're not in reality at the moment.
Right.
What they think is going on is not going on. Like Cat Williams was talking about his son, right? He put his son on these medicine for ADHD, and he said, "What do you think about running? We go watch." It ain't funny, but it's a real deal.
Right.
It's a real deal. Now go back to that. So psychosis is basically you bugging, you out of your mind, you're spaced out. Now let's read illegal methamphetamine. So you see the left side. This is legal, FDA approved, right?
Federal trap house.
Federal funded, federal law, whatever the case may be. Now let's watch the illegal methamphetamine. Go ahead.
Illegal methamphetamine, tooth decay, trouble sleeping, weight loss, sweating, mood disturbances, anxiety, irritability, increased blood pressure, rapid or irregular heartbeat, psychosis.
So these legal drugs and illegal methamphetamine have the same exact side effects.
Exactly.
So what do you think happens when you're 18 and you've been cut off? You're gonna go find methamphetamine.
Right.
That's all your body know. You're gonna go through withdrawal. You're gonna find something that puts you in this type of mode. Tell you, this stuff is crap. Let's get that. Psalms 83. This is crafty, man. It's crafty, bro.
The book of Psalm, chapter 83 and verse 1.
Come on.
Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
It says, my enemies have made a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Bro, listen, they know what they doing.
Yeah, they know.
They try to put themselves in there as like a running race of it. But they know they you know what I'm saying? Yep. They know it's us that's leading and stuff. They're doing it on purpose. They try to make it seem like, oh, we got it too.
How to keep them disconnected.
Yeah, we got it too. So what are you talking about? It's systematically done like this. Go ahead.
Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
This is crafty counsel. Creating drugs like opioids and all this stuff. See, the thing about opioids, that's the good drugs.
Yeah.
And white folks was getting a hold to it. And that's when they start caring about the war on drugs in America. Because they was on them. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's still, our people is getting on opioids. Our people is dying from, what's that new drug?
Fentanyl?
Fentanyl. That's a legal drug.
Exactly.
FDA approved.
And I'm pretty sure if you take that fentanyl and you break it down and you look at it, it go be in the same
thing.
Same thing. Same type of side effects. You're gonna have the same type of ons and off, your ups and downs. You know, your rapid heartbeat. Your hell, people that be on fentanyl, they act like they crazy. They have psychosis moments as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all in the same league,
bro. From the water we drink, the food that we eat, the medicine we take, is all bull crap. All set up to destroy us, bro. Put us in the hospital. Tell you, Esau is evil, bro.
Can we get that in Deuteronomy 28:48?
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28:48, what Cap said about where we getting what we call medicine and things like that from.
Yeah, we go to the physician. Say go to the physician.
I want to get that too if
physician,
we got time.
The physician got out of line.
Started 47.
He ain't physicianing no more.
Yeah, started 47.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness.
So because we don't keep the commandments as to why we're smitten with madness, and then we're buying the madness or being paid to get the madness and our children up to the adulthood, from federal trap house to the ghetto trap house. That's what we get. Read.
With joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
So we got all of our medicine. He created medicine out of the earth to heal us. His word is what heals us. He provided all of those things for us when we were keeping the commandments. But now,
verse 48, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So you got to think, if this person is my enemy, how would he do things for me, being my enemy? Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee. In hunger.
So the food is unclean. It's messing us up even worse. Read.
And in thirst.
The water has fluoride in it, which is a chemical that cannot be wasted properly. It's what do you call it?
You got lead
poisoning. But what do you call it? It's poisonous. That's what it is. Fluoride is poisonous, but it's in our water.
Right.
Read.
And in thirst and in nakedness.
So our clothing, the things that they do to our clothing, the mixed fabrics and all of those things, read.
And in want of all things.
And in all things that we want, our enemy is saying, we got you. We'll take good care of you. We even pay you to take this drug. You want to test it first? Be the first test for the new drug that we got going out. If we got time, I want to hit that commercial break.
That's a cold preset.
Is that it on that?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
And we are destroyed.
Now let's get to some videos. Let's go to the first video. Tell you this is gonna be a majority. I hope we can get through all this. Now listen, we gonna give Dr. Umar Johnson, you know, some
Wow.
we'll give him some props.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
Some stuff he be on, but a lot of
He
stuff
on point.
he be on point. You know what I'm saying? So let's listen to this.
We're actually going along in this process, being complicit in the oppression of black boys because they
now press
bought into.
pause. Now this dude is a doctor in psychology, so he's dealing with these kids, and he actually can diagnose them. You know what I'm saying? He actually can diagnose them with particular diseases. I mean, not diseases, but disorders. Right? Go ahead.
Right.
This message that said special ed and ADHD was a benefit, not a detriment.
That is a terrifying statistic. That 9 out of 10 black boys that you studied, that you worked with, who were being designated for special education.
Pause. This nigga acting like he don't like he's surprised.
Right.
Really? That's crazy.
Really? You mentioned 88. Man, come on. He knows.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They didn't belong in a special education class.
Yes.
You know what? You just mentioned something. ADHD. We hear it all the time. Hear it talked about sometimes in a much what I think to be too cavalier manner. Can you describe for us ADHD? What are we talking about here and what's the impact?
Sure. The mother diagnosis of ADHD was ADD, attention deficit disorder,
Y'all remember
which
that?
I believe the American Psychiatric Association gave us in 1990. And then in the year 2000, it metamorphosed into ADHD. So it went from ADD for about 10 years and then ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
So
In the
basically,
original
so hold on. So basically, they coupled two diagnoses into each other, like hyperactivity. So you know what? When in attention deficit, we say, you know, we're gonna throw this all into one of ADHD. That's pretty much what they did.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
it was only attention deficit. They added the hyperactivity later. That became necessary to justify the wholesale drugging of black boys. See, there is no drug that can make you pay attention. So the ADHD became necessary in order for the drug companies to profit off of the diagnosis.
Pause.
And
Didn't we just talk about that?
Y'all all right?
We just brought that out.
Yes.
It's systemic. Our black boys are on the top of the list of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep their mind, keep them in people sedated. Let them go through school and push them through school and all these special education classes.
Right.
Push them through school. These kids ain't stupid.
No, they ain't stupid.
They not. You know what I'm saying? I had partners that used to be in there. They wasn't stupid.
Right.
They just played the game, but they pushing them through school. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That's how a lot of it happened too. Because if you pay attention, we ain't taking care of our kids. So we let the other nations do it, and that's where a lot of the diagnosis stem from school. They in school, and the teacher saying, "Oh, he's just so overactive."
Normally white women.
Right.
Yep.
And then like one document said, once you send your children to school, they're no longer under your consent.
Right.
They're under their consent, so they can do these things, and then you just get a letter coming home talking about, oh yeah, we test your child for this today, we test them for that today, and you like, didn't nobody give you permission to do these things?
They can kick you out of school to say, hey, listen, I don't want him back in my school until he's on meds. Wow! They do that. They
man.
kick you out. Go get him diagnosed. I believe he has ADHD. Or maybe he had autism, or whatever the case may be. He can't come back here till he's on drugs.
And guess what happens? Since it's a single parent household, the mother, she don't know what to do. She just ready to put him on the medicine because she feel like that's all she got to do. Ain't no father in the house to put down a structure or some type of discipline saying, no, my child don't have to do this. It's this and that. Now they just ready to put him on the medicine just to get him back out the house.
We all listen. We see kids in the congregation where they kid running around do what he want to do, and the mama can't do nothing. But one of us say, "Hey,
all that
Stop.
wisdom and
Right, yep.
understanding comes off into him. Just,
Straight
right
clean
up.
up.
you know, I don't
See,
even know
you
why
know
I was
what
running.
Right.
You say, you know what? I didn't even want to do. I didn't even
Yeah,
want
I
to
ain't
run
even
anyway.
mean to do that.
But like you said,
I
Cap,
apologize.
like you said, it's all a systematic plan. You know, they know that there's no man, no
In the
black
house,
male
yep.
figure in the house. Can I get a scripture real
Yeah, go
quick?
ahead, go ahead.
Psalm 64 and verse 4. They know that there's no black male figure in the house. So all they got to do is tell the mom that this is what needs to be done, and they're going to go with the flow. They don't have no type of structure or discipline and understanding on how to deal with Esau. Esau will push anything upon our women. You know what I'm saying? You go to these hospitals, they'll give you 30 prescriptions for one situation, but they all know they know what they're doing. It's planned. Read that.
Hey, hold on. Somebody just posted, made a comment. She said, my son's kindergarten teacher said that she refused to teach him until he got on meds. I switched teachers. See, I'm telling you, they be pushing for that, bro.
Right.
They want your kids to be zombies in that classroom, bro. And they started at kindergarten. Before they even supposed to be
6
diagnosed.
years old. 6 years
bro.
old.
Go ahead, my bad.
Verse 4.
Yeah, read that.
The book of Psalm chapter 64 and verse 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
So this is what Esau do, the wicked do. They shoot at God's people secretly. Read.
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Read.
They encourage themselves in an evil manner.
They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They know that they get these kids hooked on drugs at the age of 6. And they know that by the time, you know, like you said, 18 all the way to 46, they're going to have lifelong issues. They plan these things out.
They'll never be the same. Ever.
And they encourage themselves in an evil manner. Read.
They commune of laying snares privily.
They do it privately. They have that crafty counsel.
We're
know,
trying
they
to
all,
help you.
Exactly. They say, oh, we're trying to help you. They appear to you as if it's good, but they know, oh, this is finna destroy them. Oh, we finna destroy that entire race.
Right.
Read.
They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
This is what they do. They already know. Listen, they know they're going to get away with it because they know that they got us set up. There's no men in the house. They know that they can give us any type of drug. They can say anything to us, and we are uneducated.
And
because
niggas ain't gonna read.
Exactly. Right. We ain't going to read. And this is exactly what they doing today. Who
Or
shall
ask
see
questions.
Us? Who
You're
shall
the
see
doctor.
us?
What you're saying is we're not going to even ask any questions. We're just going to say, you're the professional. You went to school. You know the science and breakdown. Just explain to me what I need to do so I can do it, and then we just do it.
Use all of the big words and everything.
Go to the
We
next
need to
video.
synthesize his mental thinking,
Go
his
to the
mental
next video.
capacity.
He saw the devil.
It's a demon, man.
If you had more male teachers, there would be less referral for ADHD. Most children, black boys in particular, are diagnosed with ADHD almost exclusively off the recommendation or complaint of a white female teacher.
See, we just said that.
I'm talking about just said it.
Paul, he said, or a complaint. Most of these teachers are white women, even in the inner cities. It's white people, women and men that are teaching our kids, bro. We got if we want to fix something, we need to go to school and go be a damn teacher. Exactly. Make some type of difference.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? To kind of try to counteract it, or put your school into damn homeschool. One of the two. Or they're going to have access to our babies all the time.
Yep.
Period. It is what it is. Go ahead.
And a frustrated black mother. A black woman and a white woman are working together, and they're driving this ADHD machine. Now, for me, one of the things that concerns me a lot about the ADHD crisis, because that's exactly what it is, Nick. We can go to some of the schools in Los Angeles, and literally, almost every boy, especially if he's black, almost everyone, if not everyone, is on some form of psychiatric medication. I don't care if it's Ritalin, Adderall, Concerta, Cyclerc, Metadate. How can a whole classroom have ADHD?
Right.
First of all, statistically speaking, only about 15% of any population should be quote unquote disordered.
Right.
Next video. Heavy stuff, bro. This is some heavy stuff, bro, that our people don't pay attention to.
It goes in one ear and out the other.
We we really be dependent on Esau's medicines, bro, and they can put whatever the hell they want to in it. Negroes have no clue that Adderall, Ritalin, Desoxin are all methamphetamine.
He just
Illegal
called,
methamphetamine.
He just called out a few more that we ain't heard of.
Right.
That don't.
Yeah.
It's more. Those are just like the top ones
Yeah,
that we
them
know.
the big dogs.
It's other brands. It's the Equake and the Great Value brands of the same stuff.
I was scared of that. Hey, that Great Value brand had you off the wall.
Great Value. They add a half a molecule of that mug.
Yeah.
Have you right. All right, go ahead.
It's still illegal, and all of their shit is still fucked up. Their medication either don't work or it worked too fucking good. And I wasn't familiar with working too good, and I had to find out the hard way. I got a son that's 7, his name Malik. This nigga run every goddamn day. That's what the fuck he do. You ain't gotta chase him, you ain't gotta train him, you ain't gotta put shorts on him. This nigga is ready every morning. Soon as his foot touched the goddamn ground, out the bed, shoo, that nigga's gone for the rest of the goddamn day. Shoo, 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 shoo. You either see him like this or like that. That's your only 2 options. Shoo, 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 shoo. And he be happy as shit. Now, the nurse at the school say,
No, he said he's happy.
Yeah, I caught that. He did. It was like
He's
he be happy though.
He's a good kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's a great kid. Go ahead.
she say it's not healthy. I said, you don't understand, the nigga's happy. She said, no, you don't understand whether he's happy or not. It's not healthy. I said, now I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. The nigga, I can't put the nigga in trouble for being happy. That's kind of
right.
Exactly.
So pause. So Esau is trying to convince him that something wrong with your son.
Right. Them teachers.
Yep.
Those the teachers that's at the school.
And it's the therapists.
Right. The
them
therapists,
psychologists. Yeah.
the doctors. They constantly making up some type of form like, look, it's something wrong. You like, but he's happy though. You ain't getting that part. He's happy.
Right.
That's crazy.
And his life about to be changed.
Yeah.
Go ahead, press play.
being happy and get in there and be miserable. I can't fucking do it. So I said, what do you recommend? So she recommended Ritalin. Now, she told me the shit was gonna even him out. Now, either I don't know what the fuck even means, or Ritalin got crack cocaine in it, one of the two. It's a goddamn fact, 'cause this shit is
Pause. Methamphetamine. Have you seen a little meth? They be like,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Listen, they be making your burgers too. They be like,
Yeah. Back there getting it in.
Hey, I just seen a woman with a young chick. She was like, yeah, what do you want? Okay, you want a number 2?
They lick their lips.
Uh-huh.
Lick their teeth.
You be like, what is going, bro?
Hey, exactly.
That's that meth, bro.
It is.
That's that meth. It mess you up. Go ahead.
bullshit. I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. This shit caught both of us off guard. I gave the nigga the shit in the kitchen. He was on the way to his room. That nigga never even made it out the hallway. That shit caught that nigga in mid-stride. He was just...
This is not good, bro.
It's not.
Now, for the first 2 hours, I was happy as shit. I'm getting shit done. I'm like, this is wonderful. But after 3 hours, you got to come check on the nigga now after 3 hours.
You want to see your son again.
Nigga, what you doing? My kid's smart ass. I'm being good like you want it, daddy. Touche, my nigga. Touche. This what fucked me up. I was like, you've been sitting there for 3 hours. What are you thinking about? That nigga said, running?
Come on, man.
All right, that's fine. Listen, bro. This is all praise. That's a comic, right?
Right.
But this happened. But he sees that this something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? This is messing my kid up for him to talk about it. People joking, but it's a real thing. It's destroying our kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not telling you to take your kids off. I'm not telling you to put them on it. But it's other things that you can do. You can get therapy. Right. You know, you can do all types of things. You can put them in activities, put them in karate. You can put them in. You can give them, put them in music. It's all type of arts and craft, anything that they can do, because these kids be brilliant. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's they got ADHD, whether they got autism, these are brilliant kids, bro. But they get their behavior is, you know, often sometimes misdiagnosed,
And
not treated.
that therapy and just those conversations with your kid to find out what's driving you. Why are you focusing over here, but you can focus on that? Because when it comes to that game, they be bam.
Yep.
They be there with it. But then you tell them to focus on some boring stuff, and then they doing this and they doing that. They don't want to do the boring stuff. So it's just that conversation to see what the kid actually like. Because obviously his son needed to be in some type of physical movement just to keep him to run some of that extra energy out.
Yep. Whether it was, put a basketball goal outside or something, so I'm just running around or whatever.
Right.
You know, it's many different things. I'm not
Turn
saying
turn the room into like a rock climbing room or something, just so he have a whole space to run that energy out.
Damn, you got money.
I mean,
rock climbers in rooms.
Fix your face.
if you gonna do therapy,
Fix your
Hey Shem, you gonna get you a rock climbing? All right, let's go to the next. Let's get out of this one. Let's go to the next. What do we have after this one? Let's get out of ADHD.
That was that commercial break, wasn't it?
Let's go to. No, let's not do this. Let's go to the next one. Let's get on music. All right. This is kind of going into drugs too, but let's go to the music aspects, because music is war on Jacob too.
No, it is.
Music is destroying our people. This is what's the driving force. This is the marketing tool of all these different things, right? Go ahead. Y'all know who this
really
is.
rough, particularly on women. But I think it helped change the course of the crack epidemic. I don't know what's this opioid thing, man.
So with that said, would you back then?
He know because his counterparts are running these pharmaceutical companies.
Right.
He know what's going on, just like he know what's going on in the rap industry. He's the one funding the hate, the killing, the over sexualization of our women, and the drugs that's coming out in our music. He's funding it. So he knows exactly what's going on. He don't, let's look at his demeanor. He don't give a shit about nothing. Excuse my language. He don't care. It's just a paycheck. Go ahead.
Being a crackhead wasn't cool. Now it seems like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup and
It's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention.
Look at he pissed.
She asked me talent
shut this whole damn
or
Breakfast Club
issues,
down.
and I said talent. But I have to.
Pause. These kids ain't talented rapping
At all.
I'm sorry.
Offbeat.
They are trash.
Say anything.
Freaking horrible. So what are you talking about talent? Go ahead.
Money.
I have to. I can't give up on people.
Don't you think that's hypocritical though? You're saying the
It's
opioid problem's a problem.
opportunistic.
Yeah.
I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
Who's Dame Dash? You brought him up. I don't even know him. So you bring him.
He's probably the one that took Jay-Z away from his ass. He knows exactly what he is. Let's go to the next one. Look at these devils. These devils, it's this crafty counter, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Our people is willing to give up anything. Listen, money is, they give them money, $1 million ain't nothing no more to these kids. They could make it on social media or whatever. They're giving these people money to ruin their communities, bro. And we're gonna get to a video in a minute. You're gonna see what they're signing. Go
we're
ahead.
being influenced by psycho.
Right. Go ahead.
Say I got a rap sheet, as it in today's time, because nobody's really checking the receipts.
Not all MCs, not all rappers.
No, some rappers it's fabricated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not all of them are rhyming about that.
That's true. I mean, most are. 95%, 98%.
That's too high of a percentage.
Look at the charts.
No, chart. If you're talking about charts, that's different.
What's on the charts?
I mean, but that's how we're identified, right?
Right.
But remember, let's go back to metrics. Let's go back to metrics. There's a lot of things that are popping that are not on the charts.
If they want to know the best about us, where do they look?
Right. Yeah.
They look at mainstream culture, right? And what is mainstream culture?
About the Grammys.
And what is mainstream culture?
Right.
It's violence. It's drug dealing. It's drug selling. It's drug using. That's what they perceive as the best about it. Why though?
Right. No, you're right.
Why is it the best of us?
Right.
Why? Like Sam Smith gets to sing a great song about "Stay with Me." That goes straight to power rotation on a mainstream radio station. If I sing that same song, "Stay with Me," limited bandwidth. Because
all right, pause this thing. Let me put your shirt on, bro. Hey, listen. But what Tank is saying is, rap is what's being like we grew up on. I grew up in the '80s, right?
Right.
So I grew up on listening to R&B music, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Even though rap was around, but I grew up listening to those old school songs and stuff like that, right? But now all of the music we listening to now is about murder. Even in the 90s, even though they thought about selling some drugs and all that, some of them still had some positive messages that was going on in their neighborhoods, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now ain't nothing positive about what they rapping about.
Exactly, though. That's the point. Let me get a scripture.
Go ahead.
Get 1 Corinthians. Get 15
15,
verse
33. Yep, I was gonna get that one. Go ahead.
Because the reason what you said is heavy because on top of that, they know these things. A lot of these young men ain't like that. These young men that's growing up portraying that lifestyle, they don't live that type of lifestyle.
That's what he said. He said they
some
really
of them
like
are actually good kids.
Yeah.
Some of them are actually smart. Some of them actually intelligent. But that's not the way. That's not the path they want to set. So therefore, they have to betray themselves to be something totally different.
That they not.
And it's because of this right here. Read what you got.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications
Be
corrupt.
not deceived. Evil communication. All the bang bang shoot 'em up. The slut walk. The thought this, thought that. You know what I'm saying? All these things are deceiving the very elect. It's deceiving you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of today. Read.
Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Evil communication corrupt good manners. That's what's going on. That's what's going on when you hear these things happening on the sound waves, when you see them getting portrayed on the videos. They just shooting out an evil communication so it could corrupt the very elect. It corrupts you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that want to live a prosperous life, that think you want to do well in life, that got your head on straight. They want to corrupt you. They want to destroy you. And this is how they do it. This be the first technique they use.
So just think about it. Like you said, corrupt mean that something was intact very well, right?
Right.
So corruption mean that you actually go infiltrate some type of things, right? You infiltrated something that was already good. So that's why it's like, be not deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manners. It keeps us from, like, think about today. It keeps us from getting married. Staying with our women. We over sexualizing our women. Treating them. Now our women don't even want to be married. You know what I'm saying? They don't want none of that. So all this stuff is affecting our neighborhoods, bro. It's affecting our community, period, and the whole family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So, okay.
It was a word. It's a word when you repeatedly tell somebody. It's a subliminal message that you tell them over time until you become it. It's a word that I'm as y'all was talking, I was thinking of it, but how they subliminally
oxymoron.
No, not that.
That's what it's called.
Really?
Doing something over and over again.
No.
Results.
No, not the results. When you subliminally give somebody something over, programming. That's the simple. The programming, how it, because I'm listening to, in my mind, I'm listening to all the music that we grew up on, and how it just transitioned to do drugs. Let's have sex. Only sex. Let's do the worst sex. Let's kill everybody.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the messages slowly faded out to is nothing but crazy homicidal music.
Next video. Yep. I agree. This is crazy, bone.
You're in the spirit, Caleb. Programming.
That's right.
The letter is the secret meeting that changed rap music and destroyed a generation.
Damn.
So it says, hello. After more than 20 years, I finally decided to tell the world what I witnessed in 1991, which I believe was one of the biggest turning points in popular music and ultimately American society. I have struggled for a long time weighing the pros and cons of making my story public, as I was reluctant to implicate the individuals who were present that day. So I've simply decided to leave out the names and all the details that may risk my personal well-being and that of those who were, like me, dragged into something they weren't ready for.
Damn.
Hold on, let me
So we gonna tell the story.
We gonna tell the story. We ain't scared.
You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do?
They after us, not just playing.
Look, that black man.
So look, so he says, between the late 80s and early 90s, I was what you may call a decision maker with one of the more established companies in the music industry. I came to Europe in the early 80s and quickly established myself in the business. The industry was different back then, since technology and media weren't accessible to people like that, like they are today. The industry had more control over the public and had the means to influence them any way it wanted.
Right.
This may explain why in early 1991, I was invited to attend a closed-door meeting with a small group of business insiders to discuss rap music's new direction. Rap music's new direction.
Yeah.
Little did I know we would be asked to participate in one of the most unethical and destructive business practices ever seen.
Crazy.
So this was the meeting. The meeting was held at a private residence on the outskirts of Los Angeles. I remember about 25 to 30 people were being there.
Right.
Most of them familiar faces. Speaking of those I knew, we joked about the theme of the meeting, as many of us did not care for rap and failed to see the purpose of being invited to a private meeting to discuss the future of hip-hop.
Talk to him.
Among the attendees was a small group of unfamiliar faces who stayed to themselves and made no attempt to socialize beyond their circle. Based on their behavior and formal appearances, they didn't seem to be from our industry. Our casual chatter was interrupted when we were asked to sign the confidentiality agreement, preventing us from publicly.
Let's press pause. It's a long video. So basically, they had a crafty council, a tumult, to find out how can we change the dynamic of rap music or the music industry. They came together in a private residence, right? Next video, another one. They that's what they did. They came together, the big wigs.
Yeah.
And said, hey, listen. He said to be a part of one of the most unethical meetings. One of the most unethical meetings, bro. That lets you know it was some crazy stuff, and it was about us.
Right.
It's about our people. What's gonna benefit us, and what's gonna be a demise for these people. That's what it is, bro. Go ahead. No, another next one. Kanye can't say nothing. He got another white woman.
Hey, but he was right in this video. He said the exact same thing. What's his name? Tank said.
Now look at this video right here, bro. This is what that meeting resulted in.
Right.
This is the exact results of the meeting that they had. Look at this. Play this.
Knife on the stick, trying to get jiggy. They had found that boy alive, all of his body parts was missing. It's time to spin, let's go get busy. Bitch, I'm hanging out of the trunk, you breaking BK, come through the tree. What the fuck is 7-6? Pull on hanging out of some rule 7, course I send him, please.
He on Adderall.
Bro.
Come on, bro. He on Adderall. He on all of it, yeah. And that's look. Now he off her now, and this is what you see now,
bro. That's a demonic spirit, bro.
Yes,
that's a demon. That is a demon on these kids, bro. This is smitten with madness right here.
Yeah,
these cats are demons right now. These kids are 16 years old, 16, 17 years old, bro. 14. All these cats like from Chicago, that was like rappers that everybody was. These kids is dying at 16, 14. And if you see them, they got clips of every time they went to prison or jail, from juvie all the way up to they was close to being 18. They in the system, bro. You know what I'm saying? When they say money, cars, drugs, hoes, you know what I'm saying? That's what they believe in.
Yeah, that's exactly what they. Let me get a scripture, Cal.
Yeah,
get Proverbs 1 and verse 10. That's exactly what's going on, because after all this evil communication getting pulled up into the social media and they portray it, now you have all these children falling out of it. Because that's what they are. They children. Like you said, these kids, some of these kids doing the crime, and I ain't even 12 yet. But this is what's going on in our neighborhoods, in our black communities. Read what you got.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
But see, that's where we step in at, because a lot of these communities, these single parent households, they don't have that father. They ain't got nobody to say, look, when you get in the midst of something, you see this, you see that, don't fall for it. Don't fall for the trick. You know, all of it is smoke and mirrors. All of it Hollywood. Don't fall for it. Read.
If sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood.
Just like he was saying this on there. Look, we go sit by, we go stay, and then as soon as we see him, we up and out of the sunroof.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They sitting, they lying wait, trying to see when they can knock off their next op. Let them tell it. Read.
Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause.
Let us lurk privily for the innocent, because nowadays, a lot of these children doing these things just to get consent from OG. You know what I'm saying? Now you got you big dog in the hood because you done knocked off this old lady, or you done shot up a house and there wasn't none but kids in there. You know what I'm saying? Now you getting brownie points, so you can take back to the jail. Read.
Verse 12. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave.
He say, let us swallow them up alive. These kids right now are getting swallowed up while they're still living. Yep. They're getting consumed while they're still living, and they don't even know what's going on. They can't even fathom what's going on right now. Read.
And ho, as those that go down into the pit, we shall find all precious substance, we shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in thy lot among us.
Right.
Let us all have one purse.
He say, do all these things, but let us have one purse. Read.
My son, walk not thou in the way with them.
But this is the point. He say, my son, don't walk in the ways that they walk in. That's why you see the prophets of God on the corners, on the highways and hedges, compelling the young men to do something better with their life. Come, repent, put the guns down, stop the drugs, stop all the foolishness. Read.
Refrain thy foot from their path. For their feet run to do evil.
Because that's what they do. He can't wait. Them young men can't wait to catch a body. They feet run to do evil. They can't wait to catch their next body. Read.
And make haste to shed blood.
And they make haste to shed blood. And that's what you see every day going on in the black communities. And it's spreading like a wildfire. It don't matter where you go. Chicago, Detroit, Philly, Memphis. Oklahoma, it don't matter where you at. You have these same problems with our young men.
Yep. Get Proverbs 15, verse 9. And we're going to get through. I told you we weren't going to be able to get through all of this.
Nah, we got a good 15
minutes. That's going back to that video that we brought up on the Breakfast Club. He's like, listen, I know what it's doing.
We
got
money.
I
guarantee feed. He probably was one of them that was there.
Right. He was there.
Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 15 and verse 9. The way of the wicked is an abomination unto the Lord.
These ways, this is abomination to the Lord, man. They wicked ways is on another level nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But he loveth him that followeth after righteousness.
But God loveth and take care of those that follow after his commandments. That's the difference. Go ahead.
Verse 10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way.
Like you said, officer, we out in the highways and byways. Listen, just last week, we end up on accident, really, stop the murder. Real talk. We brothers is teaching, and we had a dude. He had his young. He's 16 years old. Had his arm around a girl, and her sister was next to her. There was twins, and some other brother was listening. And two boys walked by the back of the camp, and they did something to each other. They laughing and smiling. Young boy left his girl, went over there, pumping himself up, shaking his dreads.
Yep.
He had took his mask off, all that, hyping himself up. Right?
Right.
They waiting on them to come out of the store. Luckily, Lahal was speaking. His mama pulled up on the opposite side of the street, pulled up, and she said, "Hey, is that your son?" He said, she was like, "Yeah, that's my son." He was like, "You probably need to tell your son to go home." It's probably that time. They was finna come outside and kill this dude because when he left, he got in the car. He got in the car. He's beating on the dang dashboard.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. He's that pumped up and enraged, bro. Right?
Right.
She drove off. They came out, had the gun in the little baggie. They was finna put that dude to death in broad daylight. These kids are 16 years old.
On another level, man.
On another level, man. They wicked as hell. But we out there teaching our people, hey, cut all that out. But if you don't listen, read verse 10 again.
Verse 10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way.
I know it hurt when we try to correct you. We get it. I know. But it's to help you. But if you don't want to listen to it, go ahead.
And he that hateth reproof shall die.
You gonna die, though. You gonna die. We out there reproving you, telling you what to do, calling out your sins, right, to remembrance, so you can repent.
That's right.
If you ain't listening, you gonna die. Go ahead. Verse 11.
Verse 11. Hell and destruction are before the Lord. How much more then the hearts of the children of men?
That's what's in our kids and the men that grow up. These older Negroes is crazy too. Hell and destruction is in there. You know what I'm saying? Tell you. You said what?
I said that was a cold one. Right?
For real.
Now let's go back to this one right here. Look, the women is involved in this too. Look at this, bro. This is the over sexualization of it. Check this out. She's a artist. She's a music artist, right?
A mogul.
A mogul. Everybody love her. She came out of no damn where, y'all. Normally you supposed to be underground for at least 10 years before you get famous. These Negroes coming out of nowhere.
Right.
The hell is
They ain't
this?
selling no tapes in the neighborhood.
None.
They just come out.
They come out and hit
Watch
the wave.
this. Press play. Let's play.
Well, it looks like Sukiana is practicing precaution in all measures. She takes up Plan B on live for her followers. Tap in.
What's up, Masika?
She's like Bart Simpson in the mouth.
Dope.
Baby, I had a long night last night. So now I'm outside.
She like one of them damn catfish.
What's up, Sapphire? What's up, all the real? You know I'm a real bitch. I ain't gonna lie, but baby, I had took my birth control out, y'all. Knowing I'm not supposed to because really I'm fertile myrtle, but baby, now I gotta take me one of these.
Come on, bro.
I mean, she got kids already, right?
Yep.
Emergency contraception pill, y'all.
So she's letting dude.
And this not even. This not even a
Exactly.
the one. This one like the generic brand. So I hopefully it works.
Dudes. And pause. I can guarantee you, it's not another celebrity.
Nah.
It's some hood nigga that's in the hood, dropping the D on her. Dirty nigga ain't got no job, no none of that. Ain't got nothing going for himself. She's what? It's in a crib.
That nigga's a blue.
More than likely, he's probably a crib. He said, "Cuz," and his feet is out like this,
Right. With the black Air Force Ones on.
And now she taking a Plan B,
Right.
Cause she know the nigga ain't ish in the first place, but she's still risking it all. This young girls look up to this girl.
They do.
Right?
It's amazing how they do. They really do.
This is the same chick that said, "Hey, listen, when I get my shit together, I'm gonna go find me a Hebrew Israelite."
Yeah.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
She knows
Right.
that the Israelite man is bringing a whole new, the IUIC Israelite man is bringing a whole dynamic of husbandry, a man, period. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. Go to the next one.
while you go to the next one, you know what really broke me? I'm sitting watching it. Every time I hear it, I ain't even got to see it no more. It's the little girls at the party, hands on your knee.
Oh, right.
Man, I'm like, man, and the ringleader is promoting, listen.
It's the moms.
That thing broke me.
What is this?
That's the religion.
Oh, okay. So I was going to go to religion. Get out of this right here. Go to the old block. This ain't got nothing to do with go to the other video. Yeah, this right here. This now we're gonna go into religion real quick. This is another thing that's a war against us is religion.
And
Islam, all these different African freaking things people go into, Egyptology, Rastafari, and all these different things that our people get into, and they're going further and further away from the Bible. When the Bible said itself that he sent this word to heal them. This is what's healing our people. These niggas are still killing each other at Obama.
I'm talking about still.
Hey,
still killing each other.
They ain't stop.
The kid I was telling you about from childhood, he was taking the Ritalin and all of that, and then he went to the speed. Now he's on Christianity.
Wow! He ain't never get off.
Listen, I tried to give him the truth. When I pulled him, I tried to give him the truth, tell him to get your life together. He ran to Christianity, and he's in love with it.
Go ahead, play that video.
This is O Block.
And mind you, hold up, applause. We went to O Block and shut it down.
Shut it down.
We shut it down.
I'm talking about shut it down.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't never seen nothing like this. And mind you, it's over 20,000 people that live in O Block apartments.
Man.
I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it either, Cap.
20,000 people live in this project.
One way in, one way out.
Y'all all right?
Bro, that's a small town. That's a big town, small city. Yeah, right? Something like that, right? No, that's a small town.
Yeah.
20,000 people? I think that's bigger than Waxahachie.
And everybody that's in there on demon time.
20,000 people in one area. Esau built that in one spot, one way in and one way out. And when you go there, it's like a military base. They have to pull the, like they have to press a button for the ramp to go down so you can drive through. Then they got to pull it back up so you can't just go out. Wow, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's bad.
I'm sad I missed it.
And we went, bro, and we went and brought it out. But they wouldn't dare let us in to O Block. But they let the Muslims in there. They let all them in there. They let the Christian. They let a white man come in there and interview them. The security said, "Nah, nigga, you niggas can't. You niggas in the purple can't go in there."
Man, they seen us coming up, Cap. They seen us coming up, and I seen the security guards in the background. They made a little couple of moves, but it wasn't the security guard. It was another young man that stayed in O Block and went to the security guards and told them, "Y'all better not let them in." Because we was finna go in. We had everything set up. We had talked to everybody. Right. We was finna go in, but somehow in the midst of 3 minutes, dude went up, said a few words to the security guard. Security guard came back and said, "Nah, y'all can't go in." Just like that.
You know what? Sometimes that's of the Lord. Just like what happened in Philly. Remember we was trying to go out and march for Philly, in men's conference, right? Most High was like, "Nah, I got something for Philly ass, boy." That next week, he put Philly underwater. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Nah, these Negroes got to get punishment first before y'all go." You know what I'm saying?
Seen a live bum fight. Well, it wasn't bums.
Drug
fight. Fentanyl fight.
But go ahead, play that. I'm sorry. We ain't got much time.
This is a really dangerous neighborhood in Chicago. This place isn't famous for its fancy lights or shiny attractions.
Chicago's a beautiful
It's known
city,
for
man.
something else.
Yep.
This is a story of O Block and how Islam is changing this place for the good. You won't find its name on most maps, but to the people who reside here, it's much more than just a number on paper. Young men in hoodies and low-riding jeans
fast forward
gather
to when you
in the
go
courtyards
to
here.
Talking. Is this the video? Right here.
No, this is the other video.
Go to the other video. Now, mind you, how they saying this, right? Like, this right here. Now, watch the demeanor of the little young dude next to him. Now, when you go into prison, people that have been to prison,
right?
Them Negroes get active.
Yes.
In prison, the Muslims do. super active, and people get under them because of
how active
security.
they get.
Protection, right?
Yeah.
So it ain't like they say they making a move, but most of these young kids like what's that, King Von, all them, they was Muslims, killers.
Yeah.
And it changed nothing. Oh wow, you don't eat pork now,
right?
Watch this. Look at this dude. Look at the demeanor of this young man right to your left. He's probably 16, 17 years old.
Guys come out here and make salat in old block, right? How significant was that? What was the significance of that?
Yeah, we gonna let the people know, right? That we worshiping the law on one accord, right? That's what we on, right? Everybody gotta understand that, man. It ain't all about gang banging and joking, right? We worshiping God, right? This is what it's about. That's why we over here in O Block to let the people know that these ain't bad dudes over here. They worship God just like we worship God, right? And that's what we pushing. We pushing this deen of Islam, all right? If you part of Islam, then you part of us. If you heard one thing in Islam, then you heard all of us. A piece of the body hurt, then the whole body hurt, right? We part of one Umar.
Press
That's
pause.
what we on, man. That's what we pushing.
This young dude is ready for anything right now. He ready to die right now. We saying that they doing this to save people, but no, ain't nothing being saved in O Block. These Negroes still killing each other. It ain't doing nothing. Okay, you converted more Muslims. Killers. That's what you're doing. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Give me verse 64. We can close it out with this.
They said the young man in a white shirt, he 30.
Oh, he 30?
He a rapper.
Ready to kill.
Oh, yeah, he ready.
Probably got 5 bodies on him already.
Yeah.
Or more.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you get close to them tattoos, they speaking.
See, look, Chicago make you look young.
I'm for real.
He got the Benjamin Buttons going on.
I'm telling you, bro.
Go ahead and read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 64.
Hey, man, how y'all know who this rap is over there?
Nah, that's
Wow.
The hell is this? Them young brothers.
Caleb?
Man.
Sleepy?
You listen to these brothers? No.
He said, that Tay
Wow.
Savage.
Yeah, that's Tate.
Tay Savage. Yeah, that's Tate. Yeah, he's a rapper.
He's not 15. He's
30.
31 and a half. He's born, his birthday is in April.
Come on, get it right, guys.
He's been in these streets.
He's about these streets. He's a killer, yeah. Go ahead and read that.
Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there shalt thou serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
So the Most High, it is a plague and a curse upon us that we was going to serve other gods. We was going to serve other gods and be further away from the true word of God. And that's God's commandments, all right? So that's in Christianity, that's Islam, that's with Egyptology, Rastafarianism. Now everybody getting to this energy-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This holistic living energy.
Numerology and
yeah, all this extra stuff.
Numbers God and all this.
Yeah, and they're getting further and further away from the word of God. Or what actually, we broke the commandments this way, we put in this way, we got to go back to the commandments to fix it.
Right.
And our people are not understanding that. You know what I'm saying? So, before we conclude, anybody got something y'all want to bring out before we stop it?
Man, I just want to let them folks know, yeah, they showing all this in O Block, but like we said, if we had time to show y'all the videos, we shut O Block down.
Hey, let's play that You Fighters first. Sorry.
We shut it down. Y'all better recognize.
But listen, we changing lives, y'all.
That's right.
We changing lives. We in the streets. We in the neighborhoods. We in the school systems. We in the boys and girls clubs. We in all these, the library. We putting in mad work.
The places they say we don't go.
Right.
That's
all
right.
over the world.
Right.
We even did it out of the country.
That's right.
So listen, we putting our action where our teaching is. All right. That's what we doing. We ain't just out there just talking. We're actually putting in action. We're backing up what we're saying.
Hey, that's right. And the quote-unquote community activists and things like that, they're reaching out to us.
Right.
They're reaching out to us.
Yes. Because they see the difference in how we moving. When we show up and there's any crime trying to happen, when we show up, it's respect there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They like, oh no, we gonna chill, we gonna wait till they leave, or whatever the case may be. It's respect.
That's
because
right.
We earned that damn thing.
That's right.
We earned it in our neighborhoods.
That's
we ain't
right.
out there just talking. Let's play that.
In our communities, you don't have to look hard to find negative and destructive behavior. When you think of unemployment, drug addiction, violent crime, high incarceration rates, poor education, substandard health care, and even the effects of being raised in single-parent households, unfortunately, you think of our community. We are seeking to eradicate the issues associated with these things by being active and involved in our communities and neighborhoods. You can oftentimes find us in the streets, out and about amongst our people, doing our part to improve our conditions, whether it's mentoring the youth, visiting jails, holding seminars, we look to make a difference. Let's work together for better.
That's
Listen,
right.
we ain't playing no
Come on,
games.
man.
Give it up for the Lord.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, listen, I hope this Fix Your Face was edifying.
Fix your face, we ain't going nowhere.
Don't get mad at me.
Fix your face, we
Like I
ain't
said,
going.
we had a touch on the
Fix your
ADHD.
face,
I know a lot of our kids and stuff like that is on that stuff. Even you adults. I just want to let y'all know what's in it.
That's right.
And what some of the causes and effects of it. So you make your decision. But at the end of the day, we love y'all. Happy Sabbath. Most High in Christ bless, man, and fix your damn face.
That's right.
Shalom, Most High in Christ.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Most High in Christ bless.
We ain't going. Fix your face, we ain't going. Fix your face, we ain't going nowhere. 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 Fix your face.